Bus won't start. We are starting this trip off with a bang. Just so happens that, no problem. It just so happens that we are starting off this trip taking what is known as the most dangerous flight in the world. That donkey was just ripping them.
What's he doing? Looks like a cool headband though.
Exciting things, crew. Today we start our 14-day trek to Everest Base Camp. It's been a quite chaotic start to the morning. We were told to wake up at a certain time, and it was actually earlier, so then we were late. Meg's boarding pass ticket had the wrong name on it, and look at what they did to fix it.
Okay, well, people are coming to the desk now, so hopefully they will change it soon.
They just wrote it in pen to fix it. And we've been provided with a little breakfast. Meg, what do we got in our little breakfast here?
So, guaranteed this is a hard-boiled egg. I don't even need to open it because I don't mess with that at all. We got some fruit, banana and an apple, mango juice, and then a little croissant. This is dry as... this is dry as piece.
Keep it in your mouth.
Too dry. Can you hear?
Okay, so croissant's a little dry.
Oh my god.
This is our ride. So we were taking this guy from Kathmandu to Lukla, which is a small town in the mountains. This is by far the smallest plane I've ever been on.
Yeah.
Me and Meg got separated.
There is a flight from Kathmandu to Lukla. Our flight duration will be approximately 30 minutes. For your own safety, please fasten your seatbelts until the aircraft has landed and come to complete stop.
The energy's good here on this plane. That gives me some confidence. All right, here we go. Into the mountains we go. So the reason this flight is known to be so dangerous is because of the landing. The landing's supposedly really, really tight. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
Can you find a bathroom?
Made it to Lukla. Look at these mountains behind me. Oh my gosh. So this right here is the runway we just came in on. How about that? Look at this. Oh boy. Meg, what'd you think of the flight?
There's a couple large bumps, but it was great. I honestly thought it was gonna be a lot worse.
Yeah, it was pretty epic. I hyped it up, I think, a little bit more than it needed to be. It was still kind of sketchy because you're in a small plane and you're landing on the side of a mountain, but it actually wasn't too bad, all things considering.
Yeah.
First impressions.
Speechless, breathtaking.
Yeah, there's really not words. I've never seen anything like this before. It is so epic.
Look at the moon right there.
Push.
In his way.
All right, we have started trekking. We have a shorter day today. We are leaving Lukla and going to, what's it called? What? Phakding. Phakding. We're headed to Phakding, and it's gonna take me a long time to get these names down, but we have about 3 to 4 hours of trekking today, and we are finishing at about 9,000 feet. Not sure what that is in meters quite off the top of my head, but should be a good day to just kind of get the legs warmed up and start to get used to some of that altitude. That donkey was just ripping them. I was like, what is that noise? He was ripping farts. Also, their bells are very, very soothing. Every single time we do a trek, I'm always so impressed with the ability of the porters, and obviously so far Everest is proving to be no different, except they do have a little bit different technique here on Everest Base Camp Trek, where they wear it around the top of their head and it kind of sits on your head. And obviously me and Meg had to give it a try because it's just an interesting technique. How's it feel? Heavy?
It's different.
Do you lean forward?
Yeah, do you lean forward? How many kilos do you think?
You see the 25?
25 kilos?
Yes.
Straight on the neck. Looks like a cool headband though.
Does this hurt your neck? Does it hurt your neck?
Does it hurt anywhere?
Man, I could not do that. I wouldn't say it's comfortable after giving it a try. What do you think, Meg?
No, I feel like your neck would get so sore, like here.
Yeah.
Maybe not your traps as much though, like when you wear a backpack.
Yeah, you definitely build up those neck muscles for sure. Whoa. On our first suspension bridge, it's significantly more bouncy than I would like to experience, but so cool. Look at way down there. I'm not gonna look because I'm bouncing all around, but oh, that's so epic.
There you go. Good luck to us.
Try. Means good luck. We're gonna be hitting those all the way up.
Mountain dogs. Very loud. Wow.
Now's probably a good time to introduce our guide. This is Arpin, and he's our guide for our Everest Base Camp Trek. He's gonna be leading us to the base camp. And here's some things I know about Arpin so far. It's taken me a long time to learn his name. And he's 25, and he's been guiding for 5 years. So I think we're gonna be in good hands, and you're gonna see him a lot over the next few videos.
This is our team.
Everest Base Camp
Mountain
team.
Mountain.
Mountain team.
Mountain team.
Yes.
Tope Konam Keho.
What's that?
What is your name? Minam Megho.
My name Ian Ho. My name is Ian. We're learning. One word at a time. But really what happens is I learn one word and then I forget the next one. The one that I just learned. But we'll keep trying.
This is good time right here.
Made it to Phakding.
See here?
This is your veg curry with rice.
Okay.
Can you put it?
Yes, put it
Yes.
right there. Okay, we got our warm gear on now after lunch. I think I'm gonna speak for both of us and say that this first day I think was all about just kind of taking it all in, enjoying the scenery, starting to learn about some of the culture, starting to learn about the Nepalese language. Dandebad. That means thank you. And really just taking it all in, slowing ourselves down. I mean, we have like 12 days of trekking, so tons of footage and exciting things to come. But today, I'll say that it was mostly focused on just taking it all in. Meg, I have a question for you though. What are you most nervous about?
After today, I'm a little nervous about the cold. I mean, I know we're in the Himalayas,
Yeah, we're in the Rockies.
but I'm a little chillier than I was expecting.
Yeah.
For this being our lowest spot.
I think we're both a little bit nervous with how cold it is. We just kind of checked in to our tea house for the night, and it's chilly. Like, we're talking, it's like 35 degrees right now?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, it's like 35 degrees, and we're coming from a lot hotter temperatures. So I would say leaving day one, if we're nervous about anything, it's gonna be staying warm enough. But with that being said, we're gonna continue on with this video tomorrow. So we will see you tomorrow.
They warmed yours up.
Okay, just kidding. Before we end the video for today, we had to go get some dessert. Chocolate croissant and a banana cake.
Have you ever seen the rain? I want to know. Have you ever seen the rain?
Good morning. It's day 2. It was in fact freezing last night. It's gonna take some getting used to. Here we go.
Brother.
Morning.
Morning.
Thank goodness for warm drinks. We need to start walking.
Day 2, here we go.
Yes. We ready for the second high day. Second day. We heading to the Namche Bazar. Namche.
Namche.
Namche Bazar, that's where we're heading. So right now we are crossing another suspension bridge here, so sorry for the bumpy nature of this clip. But we are crossing what is called the Dut Kusi River, which stands for white or milk. And as you can see from the color, Oh. As you can see from the color of this water, it does kind of look like milk. It's super, super white. So I can see why they call it the Dukusi River. First layer coming off. It's starting to get warm already. Only about 25 minutes in. It's finding a balance of being warm, but also not getting too sweaty so that when you stop sweating, you're cold. So trying to keep dry is key.
There's always one trailing.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I lied. 2 trailing.
Suspension bridge number 2 for the day.
What's he doing? We've just been peeing uncontrollably. So, adding a little salt tab. Mine's noon. I think Ian's using liquid IV to hopefully retain a little bit more water.
We've just entered Sagarmatha National Park, which is the national park that Everest is in. Great little entrance to the national park though.
Suspension bridge number 3.
Okay, let's talk a little bit more specifics of what we got going on today with our hike. We are hiking from Phakding to Namche Bazar, which is a bigger city. We've been hiking for about 2.5 hours, and we got about 2 hours left. It's been really great so far. But let me show you on the map here. All right, so here's what we got. We started at Phakding, and we are headed to Namche Bazar. But today in elevation, we are covering about 600 meters of total elevation gain, going from about 2,400 meters or 2,800 meters to about 3,400 meters. And supposedly the back half of this hike is supposed to be really gorgeous. We maybe even are going to be crossing what is known to be the longest and tallest suspension bridge in the Himalayas. So really looking forward to that after we get some lunch.
Just like this?
Yes. Change right. Parkour is good. Mostly people like
It is good. All right, bellies are full. Now we've got a big climb, about 400 meters up.
Which is, if you remember, we have 600 total today, so 400 is a big chunk. I've heard it's like straight up. We've got our 4th suspension bridge of the day. This behind me is the Hillary Bridge. Now you can see 2 bridges, one that's lower, one that's higher. The Hillary Bridge is the higher one. This is apparently the longest and tallest suspension bridge here in the national park, or I think even in the Himalayas. But it looks like we got some work to get there, so let's get going. So the Hillary Bridge is 184 meters long and about 85 meters tall, making it the longest and tallest.
Ready?
I'm keeping my eyes forward. This is really, oh my God, I looked down, I looked down, I looked down. Woo!
We were just down on the teeny tiny path by the river. Now here we are. Spoiled.
You have to look from here. Do you see the small mountain? Behind side is cloudy stuff.
Yeah.
This is that is mountain, Mount Everest.
Oh, really? So we just saw the cloud that is covering Everest. Pretty sweet. You can't really see Everest, but you can see the cloud. We made it to Namche Bazar. Look at this town. Just like nestled in the mountains. And then this is what it looks at. It's unreal. Look at this. It looks fake.
A little European town. Like it looks like a little mountain, little cute with all the colors and stuff. I don't know.
What are you trying to say?
It's almost like European.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. It looks almost European.
It's amazing. These are their laundry machines here in Namche Bazar. It's like a waterfall, and they're kind of scrubbing it on the tile here. Very, very cool to see. Okay, we're done trekking for the day, but we are going to make a small walk over to a monastery here in Namche, which is supposed to be pretty cool. So excited to check it out. Our guide, Arpin, is wearing sandals with no socks. And look at this. Look at that. It's 35 degrees out here, and I'm in a puffy jacket. Meg couldn't have more clothes on right now, and he's wearing no socks. Built different.
You want to look those?
Couldn't film the inside of that monastery, but it's always a really special and grateful experience to kind of be able to immerse yourself into somebody else's culture and religion. These places have like a way of making you feel super present in what's going on and just appreciate other people, and that's really cool for us. We made ourselves at home in our tea house for the night, and look at this view out the window. All right, people, that is going to be a wrap on day 2 of our Everest Base Camp Trek. Thank you for joining our first of a few videos of our Everest Base Camp Trek. I know me and Meg are very tired tonight, and we are starting to feel a little bit of the effects of altitude. But anyway, we have some fun things planned for these upcoming videos. Hopefully they will provide a ton of value for you if you're looking to do Everest Base Camp. Also keep you engaged and interested. But thanks for watching this one, and we will see you in the next Everest Base Camp video. In episode 2 of our Everest Base Camp Trek, we talk about all things food and accommodations. If you have ever wondered what it is like to live and eat up on the mountain, you are not going to want to miss this episode. You can look forward to more stunning views, great people, tea, food, new language, and a lot more walking. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any of it.